Hi friends, my name is Nandita. I am from Andhra Pradesh.
Children, have you ever have a doubt a wooden boat in a water will float and a needle will sink? Why does it happen? Let us study in detail about the water density. Yes, because of water density, the things will float and some things will sink in the water. Let us discuss about the density of water. Water is an odorless, tasteless, transparent, and colorless chemical substance which is the main constituent of this planet's lakes, oceans, streams, and the fluids of most living organisms. Density is the mass per unit volume of a substance. Density of water. The density of a material is defined as its mass per unit volume. It is a measurement of how tightly matter is packed together. The density of a substance can be explained as the relationship between the mass of the substance and the volume it takes up. Water density changes with the temperature and salinity. Density is measured as mass per unit of volume. Water density at 3.98 degrees centigrade and it is least dense at 0 degrees centigrade at freezing point. Let us discuss that factors affecting this water density. There are several factors which can affect the density of a substance. Some factors which affect the density of water is given in the points below. The density of water is approximately 1 gram means cubic centimeter. It's temperature dependent, but this relation is said to be non-linear and also it is unimodal in nature rather than monotonic. When it is cooled from the room temperature, the liquid water extends to become increasingly dense as with another kind of substance, but approximately at about 4 degrees centigrade per water is said to reach its minimum density. As it gets cooled, further it tends to expand and becomes less dense. This kind of unusual negative thermal expansion is related to strong intermolecular phases, orientation dependent, or interaction and it observed in the form of molten silica. Now let us discuss about density versus temperature. Water does not have any absolute density as its density varies with temperature. It has a high density in the liquid state and then the solid. Check the density versus temperature graph given below to understand how the density changes with the temperature. Children, let me think an iron ship will also float through it's much heavier than my boat. Yes, this works because of Archimedes' principle of bouncing. Archimedes' principles of bouncing. Archimedes' principle indicates that the upward buoyant force that is exerted on a body immersed in a fluid, whether fully or partially submerged, is equal to the weight of the fluid that the body displaces. This because the reason that ship floats is that it displaces a lot of water. This displaced water want to return to its original location where the ship is now, and this pushes the ship upwards. The force which pushes the ship up is called buoyancy force. Archimedes continued to do more experiments and came up with a buoyancy principle that a ship will float when the weight of the water it displaces equal the weight of the ship, and anything will float if it is shaped to display its own weight of water because it reaches the point where it will submerge. This kind of a technical way of looking at it, a ship is launched sinks into the sea until the weight of the water it displaces is equal to its own weight. As the ship is loaded, it sinks deeper, displaying more water and so the magnitude of the beyond force continually matches the weight of the ship and its cargo. But a needle light has leaf, thin has spin, will sink right in. Why does it happen? Let us see. The density of a needle is much rather than the water, so it sinks easily. The weight of the water displaced by the ship is equal to its weight, so it floats, whereas the weight of the water displaced by the iron nail is lesser than its weight, so the iron nail sinks. Children, have you seen that some things float on water while others sink? So think how this happens. Children, now let us discuss why does ice float in water. Each water molecule is made up of 2 hydrogens atoms and 1 oxygen atom. The bonds between water molecules are called hydrogen bonds. As water cools up to 3.98 degrees centigrade, its mass stays the same but volume decreases. As the mass fits into a smaller space, so it is more compact. When water freezes at 0 degrees centigrade, the mass stays the same but its volume expands by 9%. In the liquid water, molecules are attracted to each other and temporarily held together by hydrogen bonds. When water freezes at 0 degrees centigrade, a rigid open means like a web of hydrogen bonds molecules is formed. It is this open structure that ice makes less dense than water liquid. This is why icebergs float. Let us discuss why does a lemon float in salty water. When salt is dissolved in water, as it is in ocean water, that dissolved salt adds to the mass of the water and makes the water denser rather than it would be without salt. Because objects float better on a dense surface, they float better on a salt water and fresh water. Children, now let us discuss why do things float in salt water. The fact that seawater has salt dissolved in it makes things more able to float in it. The salt in seawater causes it to weigh more percent unit volume than fresh water. The higher weight causes salt water to have a higher density, as density is directly related to the mass of the substance. Because of this reason, things float in salt water. Children, now let us discuss about things that dissolve in water. Let us see which materials dissolve in water. Some materials seems to disappear when we add it to the water. Yes, we say that they have dissolved. They are still there, but the particles are so small you can see no longer has seen them. There are some materials that they do not dissolve in water. A soluble substance is one of the dissolved in a liquid, usually water. It might looks like it's simply disappear, but in fact it's still there. It's just mixed into the form of a liquid called a solution. The solid that dissolved is called as solute. The liquid that dissolves the solute is called the solvent. An insoluble substance is a solid that does not dissolve even if you warm up the water. Try a variety of the followings like this. Yes, things like salt, sugar and coffee dissolves in water. They are soluble. They usually dissolve faster and better in warm water or hot water. Pepper and sand are insoluble. They will not dissolve even in hot water. Substance that do not dissolve in water are called insoluble. Sand and flour are examples of insoluble substance. Thank you.